Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Combat 2 by Compass Games, designed by Ross Martell. We are on turn number 7 of our attack on the farmhouse. And despite the weather, and maybe because of the weather, um, we are doing great. We've got them down in the confidence tracker to almost at surrender level. We've managed to kill off 4 of them. Um, and so they've only got one left to go, one hit left to go before they surrender. So I've got to be cautious here. We did get ballsy down here, and we came out of it all right. Everybody took a morale hit, and I forgot to get rid of that grenade for. But we actually took no casualties in the melee itself. It was the grenade portion that sucked. Um, and 2 of the guys got grenade nears, and but we came out of it with just a light wound, so I am quite pleased with the way that transpired because I could have only imagined the worst. This guy, Green, Green guy, hit by the grenade with one roll, but he tough, so he got a close call and a I think it was a light wound or something. Doesn't matter. The close call was what he took, and of course, we failed all the morale checks, which means the only one we passed was the wounded morale check, which we only went down 1. But we can afford to do that because we're aggressive, so that all worked out well. Let's get rid of all the cards from last turn because we neglected to do that. Drawing a new initiative card, which is going to be run of the mill for most of us. B has a +1 weapon skill this turn, but that's not going to do me any good. Um, Actually, maybe it will. Let's get that counter out here first. I have 2 of them. Um, the second one's down here, and I'm going to break this little party up too. All right. I'm going to put these guys on named fire. Just in case this guy does something stupid. Chances are he's not. That flare should have been rolled for 4. It's going to drift. Sidetracked. See how easily sidetracked I am. I'm thinking here. I don't like leaving guys in foxholes. This foxhole, this guy's good chance he's going to have an aim fire. He's got a lot better cover than us, and we're equal on weapon skills. So no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to evade both of these guys, get them out of harm's way, try and work them around to where we can get into the building. Both of these guys, same. Oh, good Lord, Greg, seriously. Same thing. Let's go ahead and try and get them out of harm's way. I'm counting on him having a named fire order. I'm going to put these guy on evade and move him over towards these guys. I want to keep everybody together as a pair. I really don't care if they try to escape. They're not going to now anyway. I know that because they're going to have um, route direction orders because of their breaking contact. Down here, duck back should have removed. Um, these guys are going to scatter. I'm going to put evade on all of them. And I'm going to scatter them out a little bit. So it's going to be mostly a maneuver Now all of you maneuver for me this turn. German orders. I want to start up top with this guy in the building. He's going to roll 8. He fails. Actually, he's going to do a run and gun 6, which is going to turn into a run and gun 3-2, and that's going to be in our favor. He is disappearing. He's had enough. He's seen guys dying. That's going to be Blues initiative. Very nice. I'll take that roll. That's all that's really keeping us from doing anything up there. Plus, he's got good initiative, so he gets to go first, which means I can move into that building. Very nice. This white in the open, running gun 2-3. He's going to disappear. That's white's initiative. Next down, we go to blue and cover. Aimed fire. He's going to cover everybody. Yellow in cover. Sneaking 4-5, which would be a sneak 3-2. He's getting the hell out of there. White in cover over here. Suppress fire. Oh, yellow, that sneak order has got to be their initiative. There we go. And this guy's in cover. Aim fire. This guy is in a foxhole. He's going to stay in the foxhole and do an aim fire. Well, I don't want to get crazy yet because these guys could still hurt us. And that is it for the orders. There's not many Germans left on the board. We do not have any red left. So, what did I do with my initiative card? Right there. Lovely, Greg. So boy, I thought I had good initiative too. Look at this. White, blue, Able. And then we've got Charlie Baker, yellow. All right. Impulse number 1. We're going to start out with white. White is running gun 2-3. He's going to there. This guy's suppress fire. He's staying where he's at. That is it for white. Go to blue. He is running gun 3-2. So he's going right to there. Aimed fire. He's staying put. Able. Going to evade him. He will now head towards the building. Charlie. I want to get ballsy. This guy can see us. Maybe I don't care if he does. I do want to care a little bit, though. I'm going to move him into the depression. At least that'll give him something. We can attempt to see him, I think. No, he's outside the dark range. He can attempt to see us. We can't see him. Baker. He is going to move towards the building. These guys are going to start separating. And Charlie, I forgot to do the Charlies in here. Going to there. Give him his order back. And green, I'll just move over here, try and separate these guys out again. And this guy is moving over here, trying to keep them away from them. But I want to get guys within 3 of them. Yellow. Aimed fire, can't see anything. This guy's sneaking, can't do anything. That's the end of impulse number 1. We go to impulse number 2. Shooting impulse. We don't have anybody shooting. They do, on the other hand. Running gun 2-3 with white. He's going 3 directions this time. This guy suppressed fire. He can attempt to fire at me, evading. Doesn't matter if it's evading or not. He's got to show himself. That did NCO. Wow. 5 goes down to a 3. 3 shots for 3 to make me do a morale check. Darkness, no darkness, but the mist does come into play. 5, 3, 4. No, 5, 3, 2. 3 shots for 2. A 7, a 2, and a 5. So we get 1 morale check. We are a 6. We get a 1. No harm done there. Blue. He's going to move to there. This guy's aiming fire. He's doing nothing. Able. Keep moving towards that building. Get points assured. Charlie. Going to evade there. Get him in cover. Doesn't matter what I don't think he can see us there either. So it doesn't matter when there's suppressed fire, and covering doesn't work on suppressed fire. I'm going to put him there. I think I'm going to put him there so I got these guys covered. And these two are going to work their way up towards the building up here. I'm going to move Abel right now, Baker right now while I'm thinking about it too. And then yellow. Yellow is sneaking 3. Going down to here. These guys are aiming fire. They can't do anything because they can't see anybody. Impulse number 3. Starting out with white. Actually, he should have been able to fire at me one more time too, but that's all right. Maybe I'll give it to him late. He can't fire at me this time. He should have been able to fire me on the first impulse. Too late. I missed that. I'm not going back 2 impulses to fix things. I'll acknowledge my mistake. How's that? Impulse number 3, he's going direction 2. Up to there. And blue. He's going direction 3. Down to there. He's aiming fire, can't see anybody. Abel, Charlie, and Baker. I'm just going to move my guys all at once because they're all 3 together. These 2 are going to evade into the building. This guy's going to evade up here where the KIA is just so we can get out of the light. And I'm going to evade him there to keep him in cover. No, he's not going to be able to see me. Nobody can see me. Go right to there. Then we're going to go to, oh, my guy's down here. I keep forgetting about them. He's gone there. These 2, I'm going to roll right to here. He's gone to there. I'm going to duck him back. I don't want him to go any farther. I want him to catch up. Fast. I'm going to go ahead and utilize his fast and put him there. All right. That's going to be it for impulse number 3 because yellow's sneaking, can't do anything. So we're going to go ahead and mark them unused. Go to impulse 4. Take off all the moves. Start with white. White is running gun 2-3. That'll be direction 3 this time. This guy suppressed fire, can't see anybody. Blue, running gun 2 this time, is up to down to here. Down, oh no, up to there. He can't see anybody because of the darkness. Abel, Charlie, and Baker. But keep these guys moving along in the building. This guy's going to come down to here. Going to go to there. Down here, he stuck back, goes to a hide. Going to move to there. I don't want to get too ballsy with these guys either. Let's do that. And then yellow. Yellow's aimed fire right here. They can't do anything. This guy's sneaking too, right to there. That is the end of impulse number 4. Get rid of all the chits to the holding box. Impulse goes to 1. Turn goes to 8. Mark all moves. Remove all orders. Get rid of some smoke here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know I have one more. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Just so you can go over far enough. Remove all of them. We come down here to the grenade. That one's going to fading. And that one's going away. And this flare, 8 or 9, does not blink. It's going to drift that way. And that's going to be the end of that turn. 16 minutes. I'm going to get another turn on this video. We'll start turn number 8. Get rid of all the cards. Our initiative card will be middle. I only have one alpha, so I guess he's not doing it. Or Abel, I guess he's not doing anything. Yeah, I want to discard that, but we better use that as our initiative. I get them trips, so you on average at least one a mission. He's going to be hiding because he's going to trip and fall. Very nice there, Boot. That being said, I think I better run and gun this guy, and we'll just duck him back in the edge of the building here. I'm going to put him right there, and then let him fire once if there's a shot to be taken, and then he's going to duck back and hide. These guys are all going to go evade. I cannot sprint because of the mud. They're going to evade towards the buildings. This guy, I'm going to put an aimed fire on him just in case. He is known. These guys can still charge. And this guy, I am going to go ahead and put an evade on him to get him up here with him. Both of these guys are going to evade. How do I want to approach this? I may not this turn. I could throw a flare and it could drift over here and help me. I'm going to do that. This guy's going to fire a flare. You don't really use them, but this one might work, especially with them breaking their attack up and trying to retreat. I'm going to go ahead and fire the flare. Let's change label to flare. And this guy, I'm just going to put on aimed fire in case somebody does something stupid. He'll cover him while he's popping the flare off, and that's going to be my orders. We will go to the German orders. Start with blue up top here. He is in the open. Sprinting, he can't sprint, so that's going to be an evade 2-3. Disappointed in that I will not have a shot at him, but that's all right. That's blue's initiative. We go down. Next is white right here in cover. He's going to hide for a little while. Not quite sure whether to run yet or not. Once approval from an NCO. This blue is in. Oh, that was white's initiative too. Move that up there. Blue in cover. Aimed fire or a grenade. He does have a known guy within 4 of them, so we've got to try to throw him a grenade. He is a 4, gets a 6, so he's not. He's just going to be aimed fire. This guy is in cover. Yellow, that's going to be yellow's initiative. It's going to be an evade 2. All right, white over here in cover. Suppress fire again. Dude, there's nobody around. This guy is in cover also. He's going to run and gun 3-2. He's getting the hell out of there, and that might work right into my orders here. As he has seen enough and has decided to retreat. This guy in the foxhole, 6. He's going to give up his foxhole and sneak 3. Right down into my guys. Yeah. We're going to have to address his situation. Sneaking 3. And I think that is it. There's no other soldiers around. The Germans are pretty well beat up already. We took some hits on them. It's actually a good cautious attack there so far. My best is 40, so the Germans all go first. Blue, yellow, white. Charlie Abel Baker. All right, blue will go first. Evade 2. It's going to go into there. This guy's aiming fire. He can't see anybody. We go to yellow. This guy's evading 2. Going to there. This guy's a running gun 3 down to here. This guy's sneaking 3. Nothing yet. White. Hiding. Press fire. Charlie. Evading. Evading. Might as well get him into the darkness. Actually, I could do Charlie Abel and Baker all at the same time. We're all together. He's going to run and gun to there. We spotted him already. We're not going to get a shot at him, though. He's hiding. He's aimed fire. We can't do anything but spot. This guy's evading to here. Aimed fire. Can't do anything yet. This guy's aimed fire. Can't do anything yet. And that's going to be the end of impulse number 1. We go to impulse number 2. Starting out with blue. He is going direction 3. Down to there. Aimed fire. Can't do anything but evading 2. He's going to there. This guy's a running gun 2 this time. He's going to there. This guy is a sneak 3. He's going to go to there. That's it for yellow. We go to white. Hiding and suppress fire. That's it for white. My guys, Charlie, Abel, and Baker all go together. Running gun. We are on -4 because we're a BAR. Can we see him? That's close enough where I think I'll let us give a wash. No, we can't because of the darkness. Can't see him at all. So I'm going to go ahead and duck him back there. Actually, I have to move him before I duck him back. So he's going to run and gun there and duck back. This guy's hiding. This guy's evading. This guy's evading. How about we leave the dead body behind? Down here, I've been aimed fire. I got a fire at this guy. 4, 5, 6. Nothing for the weather. -2. Sneaking in trees. Yes. Goes down to a 4. We roll a 9. Well, we still have a ton of rerolls left, so that's not a big deal. We roll another 9. Not a big deal. 2 in a row. Undo that. Oh, God. Uh, and we roll a third shot, too. We actually get a hit this time. Yay. And he is not. Oh, actually, that should have been. We have 2 still hits. I forgot he's wounded. Um, that's still a hit, though. And a light wound. That's all right. That's going to stop him in his tracks, so he's not going to keep going any farther. Light wound. He gets 5, goes down to a 4. Passes, so he goes down 1 to a cautious. And then I'm going to try to spot this guy. 6, 7. Running gun in trees. It's down to a 5. We get a smiley face. And that's another. Wow, we did not get one single recruit left yet. All right. Hmm, he is evading. Oh boy, how stupid can I be? No, I'm not going to do that. I really want to jump in there, but he's still a 3. That's a 40% chance of getting me nicked. And I'm tough, so I could probably, but I'm not going to take that chance. I'm going to evade him to there. These guys are both on aim fire. He can't do anything because he can't see anybody. This guy is firing his flare. Actually, Charlie would fire the flare first, so I can't. I can go back and do him in a little bit. Let's go put the flare where I want it. I'm going to put it right there. Scatter that bad boy. That's going to go direction 4, where exactly I do not want it to go, and 3 hexes. So that did me absolutely no good. And all it did was expose my position, which is absolutely nauseating. So this guy's going to be out of fire on us now. I don't know why I keep trying flares. Every time I use them, there should be. I may house rule flares a little bit. You got to have some more of a control over them than what you've got. With a range of 3, your chances of screwing yourself are a lot better than the flares actually helping you. If you do that mathematically, because even if you do not scatter, um, you're still going to expose yourself. And if you do scatter, then you have a 50-50 chance of it scattering towards you. Of that 50-50 chance, you still have 2/3 of a chance of it coming back farther towards you and exposing you. So realistically, it looks like somewhere around a third to a half a chance that you're going to actually do good with a flare. I may house rule that some and kind of make a scatter offset a little bit um, away from you. I can see you firing the flare. I don't know. I can see you firing it short too. I just don't know about the scatter. I think I'd like to get away with the -2 scatter on that and make it less scatter. I think that's a pretty, like in this case, we just scattered that 30 yards off. I think my guys, even with a stiff wind, would be a little bit better than that. I don't know. Thoughts for the future. Something to mull over because I just think that flares and grenades are very ineffective for several reasons. I could deal with the grenades because I know grenades for a fact, were more of a shock weapon than damage. Um, Flares, I'd like to see them be a little more effective than they are, so I could use them a little bit more. Actually, I don't even think I'd like. I probably shouldn't even be using flares because I think in the mist, it's like headlights in the fog. If you put a high beams on, you're going to have a hard time seeing. Flares may or may not help things. I don't know. I'd actually have to see that in person to put that through my head. As for now, we'll play it as we can see with it. Maybe you can see shadows better. We're going to Impulse 3. Yakking again, I know. We're going to go to blue. This guy's moving 2. This guy's aimed fire, so he can spot me now. We're already spotted, so he doesn't have to. Yellow. Yellow's evading 2. He's getting the hell out of there in a hurry. This guy is running gun 3, and he has to run, so that's going to be 3. That's going to be right down there to give me a great shot at him. This guy's duck back goes to a hide. White. Bad news is he's going to get the fire at me first. White, hiding and suppress fire over there. And my guys, Charlie Baker and Abel. Up here, it's not going to matter which order I do them in. Evading, and he is fast. I'm going to go ahead and evade him into the building. He's going to take the foxhole. This guy is aimed fire, can't do anything. This guy is evading. I'm going to put him in the trees with him. Both these guys, this is actually a duck back, so the last time because he fired the flare, so that's going to become a hide. And that's going to be it for impulse number 3. We're going to go to impulse number 4, starting out with blue. He is evading 3. This guy's in fire. He can now see me because of my wonderful flare marksmanship. He will become known. Oh, God, an NCO, too. Range of 5 with an MP40. It just gets better and better. A 0. 5 minus 2 is 3 shots for 3. That is not good. 9, a 1, and a 5. So it only hits once and it gets a low ammo. And we are not deadly or anything, so Jenkins got to draw a card, and this is always scary. Light wound. Could have been a lot worse. And we're going to duck back on that one. And we are a 5-6-5. Goes down to a 4. So we are fine. We only dropped down 1. That could have been a lot worse. Tired of saying that. That means I'm making mistakes. We go to yellow. Here's another one. This wasn't really a mistake. It's just the way the card draws went. He moves to there. This guy's a running gun. He's a 4. Goes down to a 2 with a car. I think it goes right back up to a 4. Yes. And then we are in the trees. Goes down to a 2. And a happy face. Not for me, it's not. And he's gone for Hughes. We draw a card. See, I'm rattled now. Light wound again on Hughes. Could have been worse. And I hate saying that. And that also means that I am not going to be able to fire with him. They're just getting the draws big time. 6, 5, 4, 5 plus 1, 6. We get a 6, so we only go down 1. That could have been a lot worse. And we can't do anything about him now. White's not going to hurt anything. No, we got Charlie, Baker, and Abel. He's going to evade one more to here. He's going to evade one more to here. They're hiding. I should have had him duck back. And this guy could have tried to spot him. 5, 6, 7 goes down to a 5. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of forgetting because I get rattled. Don't like it when I do stuff that, well, that would look like a good plan at the time. These guys haven't moved a whole game. Then all of a sudden, they both move. That was, I mean, I can't kick myself in the ass for that maneuver. It's just the way the cards draw sometimes. For those of you that complain about these guys not doing things that make sense, prime example of how this game will bite you in the ass. That's why I keep playing it. Hmm. It goes to hide, so that's going to be the end of our turn. End of impulse score. Just to the holding box, impulse goes to 1, turn goes to 9. We remove all moves, remove all orders. We got to go through and get all the fading smoke off the board here. And we got a ton of it. I'm going to go ahead and do it little by little right now. Remove them. Remove them. And remove them. Go check this flare, 8 or a 9. 0, it's going to continue to drift. This flare just came on, so we don't check that one. This is going to change my strategy a lot, that happening that turn. All right, get rid of all the cards, and we will see you guys next time. Combat 2 by Compass Games, designed by Ross Martell. The good news is we're going to be moving off the front line after this mission. Bad news is my guys are starting to catch some wounds, and I'm getting a little more aggressive than I normally would. But I actually defend what I did that time. That should not have worked like that. The only thing I shouldn't have done is these flares, and I've already ran it on them. So, all right, see you guys next time. Thanks for joining me. You all have a great night.